Hey guys, so yesterday I jumped into the Word real quick, and I was asking for a message. And sometimes you know when you're being led by the Spirit, because I went straight to this passage and I knew right away this is not meant for consumption right now, the message that I got. And then out of the corner of my left eye, I look over, the Spirit saying, it's pointing me in that direction, literally, and I see it, and it hit me. And it was this. And I'll tell you the passage, and you can find the book and research the book that it's in, but it's Sorcery Will Not Save Babylon. Now, this is a thick one from top to bottom. So let's talk about what sorcery is. I mean, look at all the wicked machines around the world. Sorcery. Look at all the group meditation these evil ones do at these meetings. Sorcery. All these rituals. Sorcery. Because they do not acknowledge the Spirit of the Most High. Because with that comes responsibility. With that comes not only true insight into the world around you, but some people, the tares, the seed of the evil one, they're not comfortable with that truth. They're trying to form their own. And all these machines and sorcery around the world, these wicked ones are trying to form their own and shape their own reality. I have no doubt. But in this passage, you will find a very powerful message. I'm not going to read it. The Father sometimes tells me just to cover it. And when something I've learned, when you read it for yourself, if I read it to you, yes, but when you read it for yourself, it hits you differently. And they're trying everything they can do right now to try to get their way in the world. And they will fail. All devices of the evil one will fail. How do I know that? Because the Father told me. Jesus told me. In the book of Matthew, when it's talking about wars and rumors of wars, that's been going on a long time. Stay sober-minded. Be sober-minded in all things. The deception through sorcery, you can call it what you want. Mind control, whatever, How about this? Is it not written in the book of Daniel that the evil one would try to change the times by dividing the times by times? We're seeing that right now. Why are they covering up things in the atmosphere? Why are they firing up these machines? Because it is their last shot to shift this world to a different reality, thinking that judgment won't come for them. And the Most High Father lets these wicked ones think that they're winning, that they have a shot, which they do not. And that's where the prayer comes in, because there are people wrapped up in this system, in this sorcery, that were born into it, that deep down inside are good people. And I'll tell you, there are people who were born into this that are starting to understand the stakes and understand how compromised their soul is, and they are coming back to truth and the Father. People leaving Hollywood. People leaving the military. Because it's one thing to be in the military and to believe what you're doing is correct, which they do serve a purpose, and I have nothing but respect for all of them that would put their lives at risk But the upper and certain tiers of this cabal system do not have us in mind at all. And there are people that are waking up seeing I can do much more good helping my fellow man and my brothers and sisters by not exercising some of the things I've been asked to do by men who are just men who are wicked. And why am I tying this all in? It all has to do with sorcery. Is it not written that the Lord is going to crush all the mighty men, lay all of them low, the proud of heart, the kings, all the armies of the world? He will bring them to a point, and then he's just going to, I can't snap, sorry. He's going to crush all of them. And I know someone that had a vision that saw a war and saw that certain people realized they were on the wrong side and they got out just in time. Guys, Babylon is the world system. Now, who started the world system? I have another video to do on that. And guys, I'm having to tread so lightly. I'm not afraid. It fires me up to know that when you speak certain truths, I don't care if they attack me. That's the whole point. They need a target, but what they don't do is they don't just target the message. That's the most important thing, is the message. And when I saw this passage, literally, I was flipping through the Bible, looking, and I could not have caught it out of my own peripheral without being led. And it still, to this day, it blows me away. If you ask the Father, if you just grab His Word and say, Father, just lead me, He will part that sea for you. A lot of the things you see, well, not a lot, all the things you see on the news are a lie. Because they have to lie. They're in a situation where they've gone too deep down that path, that rabbit hole. To tell the truth now, it would absolutely people would stop what they're doing, go find their family, and start praying to the Father all day, all night. And we do have power for things to be held back through prayer. When you hear the word Babylon, you have to understand it's not a people, it is a system. It is a wicked system that is against the Most High God. And saying that, then you know already what Babylon is. It has reached every corner of the earth. Why do you think when the Lord comes back, the earth will be judged? And I've seen that judgment. I've seen people protected while that judgment was taking place. They had supernatural protection I cannot define in terms of this physical world. Do you understand? Because the physical world is at odds with truth. Your body, your flesh body, is at odds with truth. Period. Because truth is your spirit from the Most High, from the Father. So let's not be deceived. I have another message to share after this about a vision I saw that just seems completely insane. But I can't put them together in case, well, I'm not treading lightly with my message. I'm treading lightly in how I put them in order. Because I'm not doing that. I'm leaving that up to somebody else who knows what they're doing, because I don't. I'm just dust. I love you guys. Bye.